Greetings to you friends from Belize and beyond, but especially our Salvationists and friends, home leaguers, young people from the Salvation Army Belize district. It has been some time since I have greeted you, and but as we have started this new year, uh, want to wish you all of the best of life and best of things. Of course, leaning and depending on God. There are three aspects of our lives that are very important. Three time frames: is yesterday, today, and tomorrow. When we think about yesterday, we think about things that have happened in the past. And there are some very interesting things that have happened in the past. I mean, when we think about September the 11th, 2001, the terrorist attack in the United States, we think about January the 12th, 2010, where in Haiti there was an earthquake that was over 7.3 on the Richter scale, and over 250,000 people died and 300,000 people were injured in that earthquake. Life-changing moments. We think about 12 years ago in January 2008. Can you believe how long that has been and how much time has flown by? Barack Obama was installed as the president of the United States, first Black American president. In January 20th, 1265, the first parliament was held in England. And so there are special dates, maybe a birthday, a wedding anniversary, graduation from university. I just noticed over the weekend a number of people celebrating their graduation from University of the West Indies, and these are things that have passed. And yesterday is very important in all of our lives, but even more so, and what happens yesterday impacts today. Another time frame. Today, what is happening in our world today? Well, in the Caribbean, over in St. Vincent, a volcano is starting to cause the residents to be under fear of threat of evacuation, because the volcano is starting to erupt. Not in a violent way, but the lava is oozing out. And we constantly hear about the advancement without really much control of the climate change and the impact and global warming is happening in our world, which will impact on generations to come. COVID-19 has come on the scene in 2020, yesterday, and today, 2021. Deaths and cases are still increasing, even though vaccines are now being administered in different parts of the world, and other parts waiting to receive and purchase and receive the vaccines. COVID-19, this pandemic, has paralyzed the world and continues to do so today. Nations around the world, of nations around the world are battling substance abuse, and governments and the military, the police are trying to manage the levels of crime and violence throughout the world. And we hear about trafficking, we hear about violence against women and children and the vulnerable in society, the elderly. There's a lot of things that are happening today, but even more importantly, we look towards tomorrow. Here in Belize tomorrow, Dame Gordon, our first Governor General, will be laid to rest. And right now, today her body was lying in state at the House of Culture right here in Belize City. So tomorrow will be a state funeral. But tomorrow, also in United States of America, will be the inauguration of the 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden. And what a journey that has been. And also tomorrow, first female Vice President of the United States. First female. And she will not only be the first female, but the first African American and mixed, because you have some Asian descent. And so there's going to be a lot of firsts tomorrow, a lot of things that are going to be happening tomorrow. There is a song written by Alicia Martin, sung by Alicia Martin actually, and the word says, "The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun." Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, "Oh, the sun will come out tomorrow." So you gotta hang on till tomorrow come what may. And she swells that sound out and she said, "Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away." There's something about tomorrow. But you know, when people think about tomorrow, sometimes it grips their hearts with fear. It could be that night before, and that person is about to go to bed. That person is thinking, tomorrow I have to catch a plane. And if that person is afraid of flying, that person is going to be worried about tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, some person is going to have surgery. They're worried about if they're going to make it, how the surgery will be. Maybe tomorrow, some person has an exam in school and they wonder what the questions will be like, if they'll be able to handle it, if they will pass, if they will get the grade they wanted. Maybe tomorrow is a wedding, a new step, and the couple, the bride, the bridegroom is wondering, is this the right thing? Am I making the right decision, the right choice? Is he the right one? Is she the right one? Tomorrow, because there's uncertainty. We can't see around the corner. Maybe tomorrow is a funeral, and this is the last time we're going to see our loved one. Grips us even more during this COVID time because we can't have a lot of people coming to funerals, no more than 10 in some countries. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Maybe it's a new job that you're going to have. Will I make friends? Will I do a good job? I don't want to lose this job. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe last day on the job. And you're reflecting on the good times, the bad times, and wondering what the future may bring. Maybe tomorrow you're going to give birth to a baby and you're hoping that the delivery will be okay. Maybe tomorrow, maybe separating, the divorce may be final. These are the realities of life. There's one thing that's constant for yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And that's the fact that God is with us. God is with us. Hebrews 13 and verse 8 talks about Jesus Christ. It says he is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. There's a song that says, yesterday, today, forever, Jesus is the same. We may change, but Jesus never. Glory to his name. And so, therefore, we remember that No one knows what tomorrow may bring. In the Bible in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 14, in the NCV it says, when life is good, enjoy it. But when life is hard, remember God gives good times and hard times. And no one knows what tomorrow will bring. There are other people that made songs about that same thing. There's another one that sings many things about tomorrow I don't seem to understand. But I know who holds tomorrow, and I know who holds my hand. Who's holding your hand? I hope that you can say, God has got me in his hands. He is holding me, and his Holy Spirit is guiding me, and Jesus Christ is saving me and keeping me, and I have no fear about tomorrow because Jesus is near. We sing a song in the Salvation Army. Keep on believing. Jesus is near. Keep on believing. There is nothing to fear. Keep on believing. This is the way how to do it. Have faith in the night as well as the day. The night is the tough times. The day is the good times. Whether it is a tough challenge or whether it is a celebratory moment, keep on believing in Jesus Christ. So, many things we don't understand. We know who holds our hand and whose hand we are holding. Put your life in the hands of God. Tomorrow, things are going to change. Things change every day. Yesterday is gone, today is here, and tomorrow is coming. The only way that we will not see tomorrow is if we die tonight. So, my dear friends, tomorrow is coming. Are you ready for tomorrow? You can be ready if you know that you are trusting in God and have faith in him. Tomorrow, the world is going to change. And everybody's worried, everybody's uncertain. Your world is going to change tomorrow when you open your eyes if God keeps you alive. But how are you going to face tomorrow? Will you jump up and say, tomorrow, I love you? No. Or are you going to be worried? Well, one way that you can be ready to face tomorrow is if you are trusting in Jesus Christ. So go forward into tomorrow knowing that God is just a prayer away. God bless you.